Hi there, it's Jessica, and welcome back to another art vlog. It is later in the week already, but I decided to just focus on baby the first half of the week. And yeah, now my husband is home, so I'm able to work on a little bit of art. Yeah, let me get my supplies set up and then I'll explain what I want to do today. That'll be better. Week to take you along on a kind of a different project for me. Actually very different. I haven't done a project like this since pretty much college, but I wanted to do something physical rather than digital art this week. So, you know, you gotta just go for it sometimes. So I wanted to make a piece inspired by my wedding bouquet. So, you know, just to commemorate, I have something to remember it. And I wanted to get my watercolors back out. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little paint with me. I'm gonna try a couple different pieces because, yeah, like I said, I haven't done this in a long time. So we'll see how it turns out, but it'll definitely be fun and a break from the usual. So let's get started. So I have my trusty old watercolor palette here. I set out 2 5x7 pieces of watercolor paper. And then I made this sketch earlier of my bouquet. Oh my gosh, it was massive and so beautiful. But this will be, yeah, hopefully a really fun project to commemorate it. And then I have my laptop over here with some reference photos as well. And so I'm gonna need water, but first I'm gonna sketch it out on here. And go back to, yeah. So I'm gonna make my little sketch, basically how I did my practice sketch over here, but probably just loosely. I don't want too much pencil under my paint, especially when we're using a lot of water. Kind of sketch out about the shape it'll be. Interesting. I'll show you some photos on the screen of my actual bouquet. It was a lot of whites in there, some light pinks and peach, and obviously some greenery. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to do a lot of really light, like for the shadows to suggest the white flowers. We'll see how well I do that. I'll start some greens, dark. Stems are mostly in shadow, so I don't have to worry about too much dimension down here. This is definitely more of an illustrative, how do you say that word? Style. I'm not going for like super realistic or anything. Kind of like that, you know, just like, what's the word, like, just a cute little setup of the bouquet floating in space here. down over here, kind of looking down out to the side. I kind of went off the rails a little bit. Yeah, pencil and pen are still my true loves. We'll just say that. But yeah, it was fun to try something different. I'm definitely not a watercolor artist on the regular. So yeah, it's always just good to, you know, stretch yourself though, and just practice. Give your hands some practice, you know, as an artist. So, and it's cute. I think it's cute. It was fun. And then I let myself have some fun with some pencil and another photo of actually one of the bridesmaids' bouquets. That was really pretty. That, you know, kind of inspired me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this draw with me. I do have a couple more things to do for the shop this week. So I will bring you along with me tomorrow as I finish those couple things. So yeah, art vlog to be continued. By the way, if you're new here, I think I did say my name at the beginning, but my name is Jessica, and I am an artist and designer, illustrator. I run a shop on Etsy that's full of, excuse me, noise is going off, that's full of digital download art prints. And I'm also a brand new mom. I have an almost 4-month-old, so I decided to document my journey, just coming back to doing art and running my shop from home while also being a new mom. So that's why you'll see him. And that's my dog, Penny. But yeah, thought I'd just explain that if you're new here. Hey, good morning. It's the next day. We're just having a slow morning. But I wanted to show you what these looked like dried. So, yeah, oh my goodness, it's cute. And then this is the one, the pencil one that I did. But there it is. It's like actually so sloppy, and I just decided last minute to like add this kind of muted blue in the background and just leave like a bunch of white space around. So it's definitely not, you know, professional by any means, but it was fun, and that was the point, to get out of what I do on the regular and do something different. So yeah, it was fun, and I have a bunch of extra little frames, so I might see if there's one that it would look cute in. Just put it up for a while, you know, it's just like a keepsake, little memory. But I do have some work to do today, just a little bit. I have a couple of custom files I need to create, and then I need to renew some of my listings on my shop. So let's go get that done. Hi again. It's later, but baby and I just came up to his room for some playtime. But I wanted to make sure and finish this out and update you on everything I did for my shop this week. It wasn't too much. As I already said before, I kind of took the first half of the week and just focused on baby, which was wonderful. But yeah, today I did those 2 custom prints, which you would have seen me working on earlier, and I also had to renew some listings, and I actually changed all of my prices. I increased my prices a little bit. Oh, I know, it's always a hard thing to do as a business owner, I think, but it was time, and it was only a little bit. It was only a little bit, I'm sure. You know how it is, in this economy, as they say. So yeah, just like some housekeeping stuff for my shop. Baby's just staring at me talking. He's so cute. He's so cute. Yeah, and then I framed those 2 little art pieces that I did just for fun, and I hope that could just serve to inspire you, maybe that you don't have to be super great or professional at something. Just give it a try, just have some fun, you know, put it in some frames that you have, or switch out some frames around your house just for fun. It can be, yeah, fun and just healing, I think, to make some art. And that is going to be about all for this week. Wasn't super exciting one, but oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Excuse us. Something different. Yeah, it was something different. Next week, definitely getting back to my goals of working on this, repeat patterns, and also putting more prints, getting more prints in my shop. Yeah, and we'll probably be doing some mood boarding and some planning so that I can really have my focus kind of zoned in on what for sure I want to do for those. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking it out and coming along with me this week. My shop, once again, is called inkwilddesigns on Etsy. It has lots of prints already up there, and more to come soon. And we're gonna sign off here. I'll see you again next week. Bye. Maybe. Oh, kick, kick, kick. Kick, kick. Oh, yeah.